take 2 of the walkabout. Today's anyway. Thank you, appreciate that. Appreciate you guys checking out my videos. Hit that little subscribe button, hit that little bell icon, hit that little like button, and of course give me some comments. I appreciate that. You guys have been wonderful lately, especially when I do these little walkabouts, and I hope you guys do the same thing for my other videos when I go live on the gaming. Hopefully. Anyway, I'm just going out, and like I said, these little walkabouts is basically me just going into the world. Basically, it's just me going straight to work. Yeah, I got a day job. Go figure. Yes, folks, I have a day job. These days, you need a day job, and a night job, and a late night job, and a graveyard shift. Especially these days. It's ridiculous. Please, guys, if you guys are out there voting, do us all a favor. Vote for those low-key people that promise and deliver, mind you, telling that the economy could be stabilized. Because right now, the economy is being shit. Not to mention the prices are going up because some dum-dums think that overtaxing everything is the solution. It really isn't. Let's just put it that way. I hate when the fact that you hear, well, taxation is like, oh, okay, first of all, we had that conversation well over 300 years ago, and it never really worked, did it? The last time we had the taxation equals representation routine, and no, I know it doesn't actually fit, but the point is, taxation is part of it. That's why I'm making the joke. The point is, guys, taxation is good when it comes to our infrastructure, like our actual framework. But the way these guys are doing it, taxation is basically the only way that the government is getting anything, which is crap. Literally, they're billing us as citizens to be citizens. The only reason that they're allowing people from other countries, especially from last few years, is because they know they can get more revenue and bringing more people into the states. It's just basically tax revenue. It has nothing to do with anything else. And if you guys don't agree with me, well, again, look at the stats. If you think math, more people to tax, more money in their pockets. And I don't mean in the economy, I'm talking about in their pockets. Yes, guys, I'm going political. I apologize. I just had to rant a little bit because you guys don't see. I don't know if you don't see it, you're willfully ignorant, or you're too far into the fog. Mind you, the problem is, I'm as far socially, I'm about as low as the belly button on a snake. That's as far as you need to know. All you guys from Texas and all the other southern states, you'll understand that joke. Other people, not so much, because they're thinking, wait, snakes don't have belly buttons. Yeah, that's the running joke. See the point here? Anyway, so I'm gonna go out. I'm out here doing just normal stuff at my local Wally World. And yes, I'm not gonna actually mention the place because I know I'm gonna get taxed for it. Son of a guns. Anyway, so hope you guys enjoy these videos because, well, I enjoy making them. I enjoy the concept of people seeing these videos, and I see someone come out there and telling me that they were coming from Pakistan. Well, I saw it, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate any of you guys from international waters. Thank you very much for checking out my videos. You guys have been wonderful. You're actually part of my crew. Mind you, anyone that has actually seen any of my videos is part of my crew, because that's how we YouTubers are. We 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 see you as potential community members. Mind you, it's not just because of the fact that, you know, we're only one community. No, no, ladies and gentlemen. We're all a community. Every single one of us here on this dusty little blue orb. We're all a community, believe it or not. So that's why I feel like when people try to pull the, you know, hey, you're different, or you're of this race. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the same race. I don't understand why you try to differentiate between, you know, where your nationality is. That's the thing. That's the only reason people get upset, is because you're a different nationality. It has nothing to do with the fact that anything else. Nice. Saw some guy doing a cape and everything. It looks kind of cool. I don't have the build for it. Anyway, thank you for seeing my other videos. I appreciate that. And yes, guys, I'm going into Wally World. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. You guys saw? Don't see. You saw nothing. Anyway, let's go. I'm gonna be grabbing a few things. I need to grab lunch, because, you know, it's a struggle sometimes. Anyway, well, since you already seen it, I mean, now you know where I work. I'm not telling you where specifically, because, you know, if you know, you know. I already told you earlier what state I'm in. And if you guys know, like I said, if you guys know, you know. You know, you know, you know, you know. Okay. Anyway. I see something to eat. Hold on, guys. I'll be right with you. I recommend some of these chicken stuffs, man. They're actually pretty good. I'm getting a couple of them because, you know, it takes a lot out of me. I'm gonna go grab something to drink. Yes, folks. I don't just live on video games. I mean, after all, in this economy, I'd be starving. Let's just put it that way. Ladies and gentlemen, this. I was putting out a concept about the Switch. The policies that I feel like that they're trying to pull on that is just heinous. Like, why in all Hades would you come out and basically charge like $500-600 just for the console? I mean, I get it, what they try to do with the PS5, which honestly I've noticed is becoming a norm now. But the problem I'm having is they upcharged the games as well. $80. $80 for a simple game. And mind you, that's just digital. Apparently they're charging $90 for a physical copy. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to go bankrupt if you're going to try to pull that crap. And people are, if you guys are in the storms, I'm seeing the storms. I'm seeing the storms out there going, oh, well, he's like, well, they got to make a buck. I'm like, yeah, they're already making bucks. Buku bucks. Like, I'm actually surprised that like you guys are not seeing the forest for what the I'm surprised you guys are not seeing the trees for not the forest. Because, oh my gods, who is going to be come out and being charged $90 just because they want a physical copy? Like, it's going to get to the point where the physical copy ain't going to be worth it. They're probably going to be stopping physical copies at one point, which I wouldn't be surprised if that was their end game all along. Like, seriously, it's gotten that ridiculous. And thank you for checking out my video. Appreciate it. Hit me with your opinion on what I'm talking about. And if you guys have an opinion, go ahead and tell me. I would love to hear it, because honestly, I like a little feedback, and I'm thinking, and you guys are thinking, to see what your, well, like I said, like your opinion. Now, personally, I'd sell it for maybe, the only markup I would put out is a small markup. I would calculate how much it would cost to make this said thing, right? And then charge people about $10 more, or 20, depending on how much the cost is. I'd say about 20% more of how much it costs to make. Maybe 30. And people ask me, how would I know how much that is? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's called math. Mind you, it's not my strongest subject, but even I know there are certain points where I can actually do the math. I don't know if you guys have the calculations, right? You would realize some of those calculations are a little high. I mean, what makes you think that you're going to go out and pay $200-300, maybe 400? No, let's face it, guys. It literally is going to be $500-600. And basically, you're going, oh, hey, you know what? This console's this because, well, we have the market and we set the prices. Yeah, it's like, yeah, but you're gonna bomb the prices because you're gonna realize nobody wants to pay you basically a rent payment. Yeah, literally, it's rent payments. That's not true. It's double. Honestly, it's gonna be like 3 or 4 times my rent if they're not careful. Especially on most of those situations, they're gonna be like, oh well, I want to pay this, and I'm like, okay, pay it, but you'll be sorry tomorrow. You think to yourself, oh dang, I don't got money for groceries. Don't get me wrong, as a gamer, I've had those deliberations in my head. Hold on one second. Cash. What are you? Anyway, nah. Like I was saying, it's just ridiculous half the time. Well, no, most of the time. Like they assume that we're sheep and we're gonna do everything just because. Oh well, these guys don't know what they're doing. They don't know economy. I'm like, no. The thing is, you don't know economy, or at least our economy, because if you think people are gonna pay this much and be okay with it, I'm actually surprised there hasn't been people out there going, we will not pay to play. We will not play. We will not pay to play. I'm actually surprised we haven't sent any of those people, because it's gotten that ridiculous. Heck, if I had the time, I'd do it. I'd do it. I'd be telling Nintendo, hey, bring back the wholesomeness, bring back the love. Like I remember when I used to play Nintendo. I used to play Nintendo all the time as a kid, and I think that's one of the reasons why I enjoyed playing. That's one of the reasons I enjoy playing these days is because I was always enjoying myself. You know, like I always played Nintendo to, you know, for a lot of people it was an escapism, but for me it was just something I truly enjoyed. I loved the games. I loved the worlds. It was just me exploring. You know. Hold on one second, guys. Thank you. Sorry, I get interrupted a lot. But no more interruptions, I promise you that. I'm out here basically doing random stuff. Anyway, so I just saw something funny the other night. Yeah, I mean, you can tell my subjects are random, left, right, center. Probably for a reason, because my brain isn't always there half the time. But anyway, I saw something funny. Like, did you guys know what was going down with how Sierra Mist changed their name to Starry? I didn't know this. I actually didn't know what was going down. I was like, wait, what happened to Sierra Mist? And I found out it was some kind of debate over the name. And I'm like, oh God, not again. So the basic story, there was a YouTuber that had the same name, Sierra Mist. And I've never heard of her myself, but apparently she was very high end. But she was having issues, mind you, not her, the company. The company was having issues of someone using their name. And problem was, Sierra Mist had the name first. Yeah, I know. For years, she had the name first, and she basically said, hey, you know, and it's like, it's kind of mine, so I'm not changing it for nobody. And I don't remember if it was a lawsuit or something, but apparently they kind of noticed that they can't have the name associated with certain things. I think had something to do with certain spicy content. Yeah, it was spicy content, apparently. And long story short, they said we can't have our name associated with this, so we're gonna have to change it. And that was why Sierra Mist, the soda, changed their brand name to Starry, because apparently they could not associate their drink with some scantily clad girl. I cracked up, man. I was like, wow. I'm actually surprised that she wasn't sued, but apparently because the only reason that she wasn't sued into oblivion was because they found out that she was into the spicy content of the internet. Like it wasn't full on corn, and I'm not going to say the word. It wasn't full on corn. It was just basically her dancing around in very, very skimpy outfits, like almost hanging out, but not entirely. And I saw some video, and I'm like, okay, I could see why this company would not want to be with them, be this associated with her, because, yikes. Like, don't get me wrong, the girl was pretty, but I just don't think that she had any business doing what she did, you know? That's just my personal opinion. But then again, it's not my life. It's not my, you know what they say, you know, not my monkeys, not my circus. Anyway, I am close to work, and right now I'm gonna have to do another walkabout probably later tonight, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna consider it, because why not? But I'm gonna be doing another one tonight, as soon as I get off. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys love my videos. Please check out the videos, and again, like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that little bell icon, know when I'm putting on next video. That way we all keep on trucking. Take care. My wish for you guys is love, happiness, and a little bit of magic. Take care. Friendly neighborhood GAMERGENIE Academy. Signing off.